Studying Israeli law in France could soon become a possibility for law students and legal professionals around the country. The French Association of Jewish Lawyers and Jurists is presenting a new training program which will allow students not only to work as lawyers in France, but also in Israel. It was inspired by a meeting between the president of the Bar Council of Paris and a delegation of Israeli lawyers eager to boost cooperation between France and Israel. That inspiration has now become the Mishpatim Teaching Institute, set to open in November.
L'idée nous est venue de longue date.
We've had the idea for a while. It's a logical response to specific needs that have been expressed over the past few years by lawyers, French lawyers, not only in Paris but throughout France, in the south, from Strasbourg and also Lille. For example, I had one lawyer who wanted to open a holding in Israel, but we needed someone, he needed someone with a skill set similar to his and who could speak Hebrew.
D'une compétence d'un homologue israélien.
The association is offering students a degree in Israeli law taught from Paris. The new curriculum is made up of 4 modules, ranging from an equivalent program with the Bar Council of Jerusalem to a more basic introduction course, or for experienced students a simple refresher course and a special license for foreign lawyers.
It will allow me to have an extra degree that I will be able to put on my CV, and in the future I will be able to get an internship in Israel thanks to this certificate.
By far the longest and the most intense, the equivalent program is already proving to be the most successful amongst professionals seeking to work in Israel.
One
of my ambitions is to eventually represent the interests of Israel within the International Criminal Court at The Hague, because there are some states that have not yet ratified the Treaty of Rome and who, however, still have a legal say as an observer.
Many are prepared to leave their families and businesses in order to qualify, including some former students.
It wasn't easy in the beginning because I didn't speak any Hebrew, so it was a little tough. But now that I have passed the 9 exams, I would really like to complete the course. All that I have left to do is the internship. I might have some problems reorganizing my schedule, but I do think I need to validate all of this experience.
Initially run by the Jewish Agency, the new course aims to attract up to 100 students who will be taught in Hebrew and in French.
There is a lot to be done for French-speaking lawyers, especially in the field of real estate, where there are a lot of French people who purchase the first property or a second residence in Israel.
The French Association of Jewish Lawyers and Jurists was set up 3 years ago to defend the interests of Israel and has a permanent member on the International Criminal Court of Justice.
Through our training program and across our networking platform, which is both professional and personal, we aim to stop the spread of prejudice and preconceptions about the Israeli civil society. And we aim to show another side of the Jewish state, especially within the International Organization of French-speaking countries. When we consider that 1 out of 6 inhabitants living in Israel is French-speaking, it is inadmissible that Israel is not represented within the IOF.
The association provides professional advice to lawyers keen to practice in Israel, helping them to secure work placements with their Israeli counterparts. It has not yet given a final cost for its 4-point program, but is in talks with the Paris Bar Council regarding a possible partnership. A better understanding of Israeli law to better defend the State of Israel. This is just one of the aims of a new French Jewish law program set to begin in November at the Mishpatim Institute in Paris. At the end of the program, students will be awarded a diploma by the Bar Council of Jerusalem. I'm Christina Okello for JN1 in Paris.